Hey, Lynn. How are you doing? Yeah, you sure caught me. I'm doing well. I'm doing better than yesterday. But I'm eating a salad from Chick-fil-A. But the thing about it, I got stuff at home to be eating a salad. But I don't know. That's all you're doing is okay? Or is it more situations going on that you wish to say?
Yes, I got.
Well, I know. But I had went to the grocery store, bought me some romaine lettuce, tomato, cucumber to make a salad. The same salad I'm eating, I could have made this at home. Well, I'm gonna just eat salad tomorrow. I'm gonna make me a salmon. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a salmon. I make salmon croquettes or patties, depending on how you want to term it. But there's a difference between salmon croquettes and salmon patties or salmon cakes. If y'all ever go to Chick-fil-A and you get a salad and you get carb salad, do not let them give you the salad with the chicken already cut up because most of it's crumbs. So what I did was I asked them, can I get them as chicken strips? So they give you 3 chicken strips in place of the chicken that's already been trying to cut up, because half of the time, the last time I got a chicken salad, it was it felt like I was eating crumbs, But if you eat the chicken strips, tell them can I just have the chicken whole? And they'll give you 3 chicken strips. Then you could cut it up yourself, and then you'll get a I have yet to go there, and I'll soon have 2 near me. What? Well, don't get in it. Well, if you ever get Chick-fil-A, when they first open up the brand new one, when they open up a brand new location, whoever is it the first 100 or first 50? They give you a Chick-fil-A card for life. Not for life. You get a free chicken sandwich for a whole year. You get a whole chicken meal, the combo, for a whole year. So basically, you get 52 free meals, which represents the 52 weeks. So if you use it all up at once, but that's the catch. Anytime they open up a brand new Chick-fil-A. So when they reopened up this one, because they had tore the old one down, then they built this brand new one here that I go to. I said, well, people used to camp out. They literally used to camp out at the Chick-fil-A just to wait to get those free meals or whatever. But they stopped doing that. So now they just give everyone, if you're there, they just give you a ticket And then whether you came first or last, if your ticket is drawn, then you get the free contest or whatever. Versus being the first 50, so it makes it fair. But I didn't go. I didn't do it. I know why I didn't do it. Look, I had to work. And I said, I can't miss work over just to get a chicken. Hey, Fiat. Yeah. But let me tell you, the reason what my topic is about the haters. And let me tell you why. I took down that video as well because it was when I was very upset and I was crying, and I took it down. But I just gave my mother the information, so she'll be helping me with my mortgage, and she wanted to make sure that if she makes any payments, it's not going to proceed to any foreclosure. So she will be giving me the whole thing. And then also I'm gonna decide that if I don't get a housemate within part of this year, and I'm just gonna go ahead and proceed to sell the house. You know what? My mother even she said she could buy my house. She really told me. She asked me that. I don't want her to do that though. I mean, my mother said she would buy the house because she knows she would buy it and then make money from it. So she did. She mentioned it the last time she was here. She really did say that. She said it. So I gave her I don't want her to take it over and say, because I was really thinking about trying to sell it sell it or rent it. Not really rent it out per se, but I don't know. I just don't want to really do that. But her advice to me was to sell the house. And to be honest, I'm just thinking about selling it, because if the market collapses or we enter into a recession, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use a management company. I'm going to use a management company if I do that. But see, my uncle wants to relocate to Atlanta, and he lives in Virginia Beach. Because I don't think he's not really happy living in Virginia Beach, working at the Enterprise, because he knows he can make more money moving to Atlanta. So he's asking him and waiting for him to see if they would transfer him to Atlanta. And then he's gonna probably stay with me and be housemate, because he told me yesterday, he exactly called me and he's looking to get the money from. He's looking to get that money from the settlement, and then he'll pay me back my $5,000. I should actually interest, but if that comes to happen, if that happens with him being, he's able to transfer probably within the next few months, then I'll just stay there, and then it'll be a burden off of me. But if I rent it out to a management company like Lynn, like you were telling me, then I'm gonna go through a company, rent.com. They'll do the background check and screen people, and of course I will be screening people as well, and do that. But I will be starting that Domino's delivery job on Thursday for the training. And I'm also supposed to be going to an interview tomorrow with Comcast for the business sales position. That's tomorrow. So hopefully I will be able to find a job, but if I have to hustle that dang Pizza Hut delivery, I'll do that at night. And I'll do that part-time thing I'm still doing with those convenience stores during the day. Yeah, I didn't work today. I did one ticket today, which was the Shell station right next door, which was 20 minutes, and that was it. I don't know. I just have to regroup myself because the new cycle started yesterday on Monday, and I'm gonna do about 5 hours a day, or 5 stores. A purpose for me. I'm gonna do about the average, which was like 5 stores, which is not 5 stores. 1, 2. Yeah, do my 5 to 6 stores daily, and try to average about 30 hours of time for the part-time job I'm doing, and then in the evening I'm just gonna hustle with Domino's in the evening time. So I'll see when I first start on. Well, Thursday is like training, so it's not like I'll be out doing deliveries, but that weekend I'll probably start, so I can see what kind of money one can make doing those deliveries with Pizza Hut, Domino's. It must pay good, because I see a whole lot of people, delivery drivers with the little top on the top of the car. I see a lot of Domino's drivers. So that's my plan. But I'm still looking for a job. Trust and believe. That is not a that ain't a long-term. That is not a long-term thing. I'm just going to work at Domino's. It's just so I can catch up on paying bills. It's tough out here for everyone. I know I'm struggling, and we shouldn't be. Everything is so high. We're not being paid enough. Exactly. That's inflation. But, all these companies, they're not trying to pay anything either. Low wages. Cutting hours. I was reading something the other day. The post office is cutting benefits. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I guess I should have said something earlier rather than waiting it to get to this point. But I had to hear it. I mean, my mother wasn't fussing at me, but it was like, don't lose that house, and she's been telling me that. So the money that my mother has from the sale of her home, from her house in New York, plus she's almost finished paying off the house in South Carolina. Yeah, it is stressful. It is so stressful, even if you had a job. I guess in many ways I shouldn't be too stressful about working in deliveries because you ain't gotta deal with all the shenanigans. But I know one thing. When I did Panera last year, it would have been a really good thing if it wasn't so. Oh, you remember that? Yeah. And there's also a job fair. This company is looking for a technical support representative. It was a temp agency. They hired this one company. And I'm going to apply when I get on my laptop computer and go to that open house Saturday. And change up my resume completely. So that way, address the haters. Oh, okay. Today, when most of y'all were on the live stream, there was one particular person on there, and the person who made the comment, she was telling me to do Airbnb. I said I haven't, so when I said I didn't really want to do Airbnb because the area I live is not really ideal for Airbnb. Most people do Airbnb in Atlanta. They live more in town. So last night, I'm on YouTube, looking at different videos, looking at my videos to see if any comments. This person, let me give you the name. Let me see here. And I took a screenshot of this person. This person named Sherilyn McKay Epidor. No. Yeah, Sherilyn McKay Epidor. And, you read her comments? So she's going to say she's been watching me for 3 years. And she watched me curse people out about doing the ride-sharing gigs. And I need to humble myself because of what I was doing on YouTube, talking about cursing people out and whatever. However, and I read her comments and I responded back. Now I did curse her out and I deleted the video and I blocked her. And when I looked at her profile, you only got 10 subscribers, and you telling me you've been watching me for 3 years, and you watch me do all this with people. She made us, first of all, I said, this bitch, you're a fucking liar. Excuse my French. And then she telling me God trying to humble you, and you need to be humbled. See, yes, purpose for me. Did you read that comment? Were you able to read the comment? Exactly. How you gonna sit here? You know what? And this is about all the haters. Don't write me a book. Do not write me a 20 sentences paragraph talking about I've been following you for years and this, that, or another. With your 5 subscribers, 2 subscribers, 10 subscribers. So my response, I did curse her out, but then I deleted it immediately, so she couldn't have read it in enough time. And if she did, no, I don't know, because I deleted the video for one thing. And she said she does Instacart. Well, good luck on that. So I blocked her. And I blocked her. And I responded and I deleted the entire video. How dare you? How dare you come to me telling me you were watching me for 3 years? If I was so egregious in my actions to other people, then you ain't got to watch. You ain't had to subscribe or nothing. But I'm not going to sit here and have you tell me. Exactly. You come to me when somebody's already down. You watch me for 3 years. Yes, exactly. Purpose. Telling me you need to humble yourself and the things you've been doing to people. I was so pissed. It pissed me off that whole entire night because I was like, I was wishing, hoping that I was able to see, be on a live stream, and she jumped on there, but I blocked her. I said, you know what? You're not even worth my time or being a subscriber and being on my channel to say shit to me. And the fact that you've been on 3 years, you've been watching me for 3 years, but then you're gonna say I watch you do this to people. First of all, y'all be on my YouTube channel for 3 years. Have you ever? Be honest now. I have directly had to direct to some people and curse them out. After you come off to me. But in terms of like just making a video and say this person fool, this person da 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 da, don't come to me with that crap. Don't come to me because some of y'all know I been real strong and opinionated about my let me see, posted on. I hate the job. I'll do that, but postal jobs is it's not part of the civil service. I'll do that, but I'm not. It takes a long time. It takes a long time to get on with the post office. I already applied for the job. I already applied for the census, so I've been applying. I appreciate y'all advice. Yeah, I never cursed out no one personally. Now, if I cursed at someone, trust and believe, you said something flipped. You spoke with the mouth and said something not the crazy way. But in terms of me cursing you out, I said, so I told her, I wrote to her, I said, basically, I said, you ain't see me curse doing that, but I'm about to curse you out. And I wrote my comment, I submitted it. I don't know if it came on time for her to read it before I blocked her. But I didn't appreciate that shit. Miss, you say your name again. And if you decide to make another profile, another YouTube profile, and a fake name with a cartoon face, I'm about to curse you. You got to get cursed. And I ain't got time for the haters. Sherilyn McKay, Epador. I hate these damn people who think that you could just make your comments, because I'm not going to sugarcoat anything with these apps. My opinion is my opinion. My experience is my experience. But people think that because I'm not on here talking about, ooh, you can make a lot of money. Ooh. Exactly, Lynn. People want assurance that what they're doing is making it not less miserable. So they figure, ooh, let me go on so-and-so's channel. Let me go on this channel and listen to the good story about the ride-sharing gig. Like, you think that these people is making a whole bunch of money. And even if you do, or even if you're making over $1,000 a week, you working 80 hours, a day, 80 hours a week. Why get negative for house? I thought it was too. It's called super. Exactly. Fluff and experience and lies. All they want to do is make videos on YouTube and telling people, just look at my channel. They just want people to look at your channel. So you get making money modernized. All right, every video I made, I'm not getting no money from this, even if I get to 1,000 subscribers. That little $10 or $100 is what? That ain't nothing. That is nothing. If I seriously want to make a serious YouTube channel and really seriously start making money, my little rant videos and my experience video or my personal vlog is not going to be the stepping stone. It's going to be something like, okay, follow my journey or my weight loss journey. Watch me in terms of what I do to eat healthy. And I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, the whole situation. Some of y'all followed me for like 3 years. And some of y'all told me, I said, girl, you look like you're gaining some weight. And it's true. And I appreciate that. So, who told me that? Y'all? Lynn? I know y'all told me. I know I thought. And if I was to lose weight, then people would say, "Oh, you lost weight. Oh, you gained. You gaining. You can see it. But I do that because I experienced the whole vlog. That's what it is. It's more like a diary of a vlog. So you watch me for 3 years, but you're complaining. And then you're going to come to me like, don't yell at me. Don't be just coming to me about some kind of BS and saying, oh, I watched you do this for a liar. Why you don't do, I did Postmate 3 years ago. I did it for 4 days. And the reason why I ain't doing Postmates was because one day, that first week, I was supposed to go. It took me 45 minutes to get to this little 5 Points area to pick up a pizza, right? I'm thinking I'm picking up a whole pizza and a liter of soda or drink. I get there. I'm picking up a slice of pizza and a cup of soda like this, like one little cup. Then I was going downtown to Georgia State where I just left from, and I called the girl, say I was on my way, but there's no parking because Georgia State is an urban college, meaning it's in the city, so they don't have no parking, and basically the students they have to meet you downstairs in the car, meet you downstairs, and they don't let you park nowhere. I said I was gonna go and be across the street from the gas station from the dorm. She gonna tell me she ain't going down there to meet me. I said, excuse me, I just left from down there. I know exactly the address because I've been there so many times for delivery, and the cops would literally give you a ticket. They don't let you stop. So I got the pizza and I got the drink. Postmates saw me going the opposite direction. They called me on the phone. This is when they had customer support. I told them. And then the pizza was cold. It was a slice of pizza. You know how you go to regular pizza places and it's like a slice of pizza, you fold it up or whatever. Man, that thing was, by the time I got it, it would have been cold. They didn't even put it in an adequate box or whatever. So on top of that, I went the opposite direction. And I drank the soda, which was stale. It was stale soda, by the way. The pizza was cold. So I ate the pizza and drank the drink. No, I threw away the drink because the thing was, you know how like you drink Sprite, and if you don't put no syrup, that's what they gave me. So they deactivated me. But before they deactivated me, I had did an order with Postmates. I had, you pay with the black card. It said $40 for the tip. When I delivered the food, the tip was only $6. And I said, this receipt says the tip was $40. So they stole $40 of a tip because I had a big order. Oh, that was the tip that went to the restaurant. So I said, So that was the day before. Matter of fact, that was the day before. That was a couple of days because I only did Postmates for 4 days. So I was like, And then they did Chow Now. And when I found out that Chow Now is a third-party company, and they stole my tips. All the tips were pending. Just to find out, when I found out what the tips were, they never gave it to me. So I said, bump that. So I would never do Postmates ever in life. Never in life. And this was before Postmates was real popular, and everybody else started doing it. When I started doing these gig economy jobs, after I was doing Uber, what year would that have been? 2016. The fall of 2016. That's when Uber Eats and all these other food delivery apps started popping along. And I was doing them. Nobody wasn't doing those food delivery apps until after I started making little videos about it, and then I was arguing. People would argue with me. I'm not gonna do no Uber Eats. I don't make no money with Uber Eats. And I said I make more money with Uber Eats because I'm driving less distance. I was doing 5 deliveries per hour with Uber Eats. Wasn't hardly driving. My immediate miles cut down tremendously. What's this big old thing? It's out the way. Hate this little thing. So, I'm done all the apps you could think of except for Lyft. I didn't do Lyft. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I've done practically all of them. And like I said, 3 years made a big difference from when I did it, because I got all my records of all my receipts of jobs and how much I was paid. And the difference is so different from, it was so different from what I was making versus this year. And it was no different in regards to the restaurants, the areas, the distance, everything. Yeah, what online gigs you talking about? What other online gigs you do? Because remember I told you about the apartments mystery shopping that I was doing. When I look back, they actually paid me for all the shops that I've done, including the one that they told me they was canceled. But I'm not gonna say nothing. So it was right, but I didn't correct them. They were telling me it was 130. I got 195. So they actually paid me for that other shop. So I didn't say nothing. I said, "You keep that quiet." So because I said, no, there's no way. I said I sent them all of the files. I sent them all of the files that was on that video thing they gave me. And I said, there's no way. So one person didn't really check with the other person. And it ain't my responsibility as to what you actually submitted, because I know that I had filled out that report completely and had footage when I was there at the leasing office. So I got paid, so I ain't say nothing. And I ain't gonna say nothing. And I was like, dang, should I do another assignment? And then they may come back and say, oh, we paid you for that, so we're not gonna pay, So I said, nah, let me kind of lay low for a minute. But this particular mystery shopping company that does the apartments, it's too much. It was too much because making a phone call to make sure you got the target agent, and then you have to try so many times, and it'd be hard to get a hold of people. You got to make sure that whoever you supposed to do it. Good evening, Michelle. It's like if you supposed to get a target, but his name is Michael, and they're not answering the phone, you can't ask for Michael. You can't say, "Man, speak to Michael, please." You can't do that. They have to answer that phone. So you got to keep calling until that target picks up. And then once if they miraculously pick up, then you got to, do the little spill. I'm looking for an apartment, blah, blah, blah. And then try to go that same day to look at the apartment. And then you got to hope and pray that they're there, because the same person has to show you the apartment. So, but once you go and look at the tour of the apartments, then you go home, and then it literally takes 2 hours just to do these long ass reports. You have to write stuff, So it was a lot, but you can get $30, $50, $65 if it's the video. They mail you this camera, all that stuff. You gotta, it was just too much. So I said, and then they only pay you once a month, and I had to wait. I did those assignments last month, and I had to wait for a good little bit. Dang, I wish this salad was bigger. Well, you know what? I'm gonna eat a salad tomorrow, but I'm gonna make one myself. I'm gonna have to ask them. You know what tastes good? I have to change the subject. Charred tomato crispy red bell peppers. Now I know this is hydrogenated bell peppers. Let me see how many. 80 calories. Red peppers, enriched flour. Okay. Once they took those peppers, took those red peppers and put flour and all that stuff, that made it unhealthy. But yep. So tomorrow I'm gonna make a salad from scratch. From all the, I bought yellow pepper, and a red pepper, cucumbers, tomato, romaine lettuce. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. And make me some salmon patties, make me some salmon croquettes, and make me a salmon. Top that on salad. I'll make that tomorrow. So when I make it tomorrow, I'm gonna try to go on live stream. Or if I don't go on live stream, what I do is it'll be a short video as part of my change of eating habits. I don't want to say keto diet or nothing like that, because when I looked at that keto diet per se, I said, shoot, I've been eating like this when I was eating healthy. Oh, this is not eating carbs, and you're eating more fresh foods and vegetables and stuff. You know, spinach and high fat, good fats like avocado and things like that. But anyway, I don't want to get off topic. So for all those haters, particularly that one that I just mentioned, you could kiss my ass. You kiss my ass, and if you dare make up a fake account just to write a book, I'm not going to read it. I'm going to block you. I'm going to report you to YouTube. And then I would trace that IP address. People think that you can't trace their IP address and know who it is. I don't get that many subscribers. Trust me. Trust and believe. But you're not going to come up in here, you know, because yesterday I was real pissed off after I read that comment later that night. It was like 2 a.m. I was just up looking at YouTube and looking at channels and stuff. And then when I was going back on the comments, how dare you? How dare you? And then you're going to lie. You're going to say, I've been watching you for 3 years and you've been curse. I watch you curse people out and this and that about. Whoa. Who is this? Why are you saying whoa, Pete? Oh, it was somebody who, you know, when I was down yesterday, somebody gonna, you know, come on live stream giving me, have you tried Airbnb? And then she gonna write a comment about I watched you for 3 years, cursing people out and this and that, whatever. Liar. If you heard me cursing stuff, it'd probably be cursing at doing these dang apps or doing some foolishness with customers, driving in boats and, you know, oh yeah. I could say I could have ignored the haters, but you know, when I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, so to me, I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say, and that's it. But I'm not gonna give you the attention writing books. You know, they got a nerve. They be writing 10-page paragraphs. You know, you did this, and I've been following you. You ain't got nothing better to do than follow me. If you don't like the channel, if you don't like it, don't get on there. You know, it's just like TV. YouTube is just like TV. You don't like the channel, change it. You know, now move on. Otherwise, leave me the hell alone. You know, I'm gonna tell you, I'm the most loyalist, realest person you ever gonna come across, and I will not. I ain't one of the people to be saying, "Oh well, we're friends," and then you don't hear from them. You know, people always want you to give support to them, and then you hear nothing in return. You know, that was pretty good salad. Look, I ate all my dinner, y'all. Chick-fil-A gave me this free lemon passion lemonade strawberry drink. It was free, the small cup. And I was like, you get a refill? And I was like, nope. It tasted pretty good, but you know, let me drink my water. But that's the thing I'm gonna address with these haters. Don't come on here. Don't write me notebook. And don't create and And you know what? And I hate to think this because sometimes I be thinking it's people that I really know. Because how you gonna see this how I know you're a liar. Yep, passion tea lemonade from Chick-fil-A. They was giving it out for free. Well, they put it on my account for free because you know I probably eat at Chick-fil-A. They gave me 2 free cookies. I got 2 free cookies to go. I had a free sandwich, free drink. I had so many points to get me a yeah, it tastes pretty good. So it wasn't that bad. So I guess I'm gonna try that next time. If anybody has passion fruit, if you get passion fruit and maybe lemonade, don't you hear that? It seems like the trap. Y'all hear that? It's like this. Seems like the child is sitting right next to me, but it's a wall, and they in the wall, and you can hear it. I don't know where the noise coming from. But you know what else is good? And I'm gonna start doing it. I bought me some strawberries yesterday. They ain't got no lemon. Nah, never mind. It was at the hotel when I went to New Orleans. They had like strawberries and lemon water, and it was infused. Boy, that's the most refreshing thing you could drink. Get some fresh strawberries, cut it up, put it in a pitcher, and put some lemon, and then you let that thing seep, and you drink it. It is so good. It is. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do that tonight. I got this gallon of water jug. It's the big goat, and I'm gonna cut that up tonight. Cut up some strawberries. I need to eat some more strawberries. I think I got strawberries and I got blueberries. Yep, I'm gonna do the strawberries and blueberries. I'm gonna put it in the water. So put it in the freezer, and then at night when I'm driving, because I swear to God, I think it's the weather and the heat's gonna come back in Georgia. You know, it ain't been excruciating hot yet, but I can feel it coming. Give it a good week. Then it's gonna be like, oh my God. And I'm so mad I didn't get to I got my Atlanta Journal Peachtree Road Race t-shirts. I didn't volunteer this year. I didn't sign up in time to volunteer. Every year I sign up for the Peachtree Road Race. And I'll be the one standing there cheering people on, giving them water at the Peachtree Road Race. And then I said, well, shoot, why should I do all that? I could go to the Georgia World Congress Center and give out the free t-shirts or give them directions. So I didn't sign up this year. So 4th of July weekend is the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's good, Michelle. These kids, boy. I know. You know what? Somewhere, one of those restaurants took away the playground. Yes. They don't have a playground anymore. Let me see. I know McDonald's still have it. Nancy's Burger King, they probably don't have it. Yeah, I'm right next to the play thing. So right next to the play thing is a wall. So I think they in this little playpen and they playing hide and seek. Okay, Michelle, you have a safe one. You know, I've been looking at your website lately. Once I get the learning, because I'm still learning to do websites from scratch from HTML, CSS, and there's another one too. I'm gonna make some suggestions about It's I have to let you know. I'll let you know. But it's pretty good going. It's going good so far. But when you know people who really know their websites and stuff, they be quick to like, you need to do this and this frame because it's not going to show up. Um, what's that thing called? Um, like when you do WordPress, and you want someone to view it on your phone, is you add a certain extension, not the plugins, but it's something I can't remember. Someone trying to explain it to me, but I'm still learning. But once I learn efficiently, we can help each other, Miss Show, because that way I could Oh yeah, I'm gonna build what I'm gonna like. Actually gonna build my personal profile resume website. It's Teresa. I don't know what to call it yet, but it's gonna be my professional website about. So when I go out to apply for jobs, a lot of companies now are asking people. They ask you what is your website, or and if you have a website, they can go on there. So I'm gonna start doing more my personal websites. I ain't gonna put nothing on YouTube. Nope. Because I do that, I have to erase all of my channels with all the stuff I was talking about. I was cursing out. I was cursing out these apps, companies. So that I may have to kind of not hide, because you really can't hide anything. But I'm not going to include that aspect of my on my personal website. But I'm going to do one. I actually did one last year, but I never finished it. It was called 1099taxes.wordpress.com. I had my little, professional picture. I did my blog post about estimated taxes, and it was like a one-page website, but I never published it because I was like, did I wanted to do GoDaddy to be the company to publish it, so I never finished it. But I heard a lot of things about PostDaddy anyway. Love Chick-fil-A. Well, you know what? I think July 1st I'm going to go on a keto, so I won't be eating at Chick-fil-A or any place else for a good little minute. I'm just gonna eat. I don't really eat a whole lot of heavy food, especially when it starts getting hot. I like to eat a lot of watermelon, fruit, salad, maybe chicken. I think 4th of July I'm gonna do a video, maybe making my barbecue ribs online, not online, on the barbecue, on the grill. And I'm going to do that probably 4th of July. I would do a meetup at my house, but I don't know how many people would want to come. I wish y'all was come. I wish y'all was able to come to Atlanta. I'll invite y'all. I got 3 rooms. Well, I got rooms. I got enough space. Y'all ain't had to stay in no hotel. It would have been nice to have people come and visit. I mean, DeJour came to my house before. Kim, Uber Lady Charlotte, otherwise known as. Yeah, pretty much. Hopefully, hopefully y'all be able to one day come and visit. Oh, damn, and low key with mom. No, most of my family lives in South Carolina. So I was supposed to go to a family reunion. We had a family reunion this year, and it's kind of hard to go to a family reunion when the circumstances are so stressful. I just wouldn't have fun. Having that over my head and. It just would have been it just would have been, I won't say I wouldn't have any fun. It just would have been too stressful, you know. And a lot of people don't seem to be going to the family reunion this year. It's on my mother's side, on my grandmother's side, having it. Casey Davis Prelude. The family reunion. And then on my grandfather's side, well, my mother's, her father, my grandfather's side, they'll be having a family reunion. My father's side, you know, my father's deceased, so they didn't really have family reunions, like formal family reunions. They would always do something every fall in North Carolina, but my father's side of the family, they are way much older. I'm going to New Jersey on, blocking my view. Dang it. Let me see. I keep getting these little, this computer is stuck. But you know what? I would love to go back to New York to visit again. But since my mother moved out of New York, you know, it's kind of hard to go to New York again because there ain't no house in New York to go to anymore. But I still have relatives in New York, like my cousin. You know, I have a big family. I have about 50-something first cousins alone. Okay, Michelle, you should film that. Do a live stream. I know you will. So. Oh shoot! I can't see until the thing goes up. I said what before, Michelle? You know this little. Let me see something. This stupid thing. I did say that before. I was going to go to New York. I will. Trust me. When I go up to New York, I will let y'all know that I'll be going up there. And to be honest, it's just so boggling. I know Southwest Airlines, they have a $49 one-way fare. Where would I go? I'll go to, see, I have relatives in New York, my cousins and stuff. They said, no, just because your mom moved out of New York don't mean you can't come and visit us. You know, but they live in apartments. They ain't got no room, so I'm going to have to stay in a hotel if I, you know. So I would probably you know what? I may do Airbnb because it's easy to do Airbnb in New York. It's easy to find good, you know, cute little places and do Airbnb in New York. I would do that. I would go in the city like Manhattan or Brooklyn. You kids, boy, I swear. Daddy, what house are we going to tonight?
He said Harper's. He said Harper's.
Boy, August 2nd can't get here soon enough, y'all. August 2nd cannot get here soon enough. And you say, what's August 2nd? That's the first day of school. Do you think it's easy to drive a school bus? Yeah. Live stream doing that you do in New York. Hey, Ruthie. Yeah, when you go to New Jersey, you do a live stream. There's another older lady. She lives in New Jersey. She has her name is Glinda. Miss Glinda, I call her. People call her Miss Glinda. Glinda Sully. She has a YouTube channel. She's from Jersey Shore. And I came across her videos because she was talking about living on Social Security. I have actually watched her one time. Hey, Ruthie again. I actually watched her a whole day. I was just watching YouTube channels. But it was hers particular I was watching. She's from Southern Mississippi, and she still got that Mississippi accent in New Jersey. Lives in New Jersey. And she's a hoot. But she was talking about her struggles of being on Social Security and how she gets like $10 a month in food stamps and it's an interesting video. YouTube channel, put it that way. She was talking about she was going to live out of her car because she actually was following someone who was actually said they were living in a car, and they had did a YouTube channel about living in a car, living on Social Security. And some, Who's Staff Mart, Ruthie? You mean Crossmark or Staff Mart? I never heard of Staff Mart before.
Well, we actually just started a new reflux medicine yesterday. She said this long. Y'all tell me. He said it for it's been like 5 to 6 weeks. And that's when I looked at the doctor. And I was like, I think he needs to get this flux. He needs to diagnose. Like, all these things. Hey, baby. She said, yes, let's see this. That's my mom.
Oh man, something is blocking my something's blocking my thing. I have to let me see. Dang it.
Was Andrew in Texas for work?
I'm going on my tablet to go on my channel live streaming, watching myself live. Watching myself live. Turn this down. Okay, I'm able to read the comments from here while I'm doing the live stream on the tab on the computer. Yeah, but he hit himself in the head. Whose child is that? He hit himself in the head. He hit himself in the head. That's why he's crying. I was watching, and he hit his head on the floor like boom. I'm like, oh goodness. Didn't I just tell them that he bumped his head on the floor? He just scared, that's all. You know how kids get, they scare themselves, and they scared themselves and not shocked, but you know, when you do something and it just took you by surprise, that's why he's crying. I just said, even though she hasn't got my own business. See, that's what it is. I need to mind my own business. I would tell because I was watching. I'm sitting here looking in the playground thing, and I saw him. He went, you know, they got that little car up way up on the top. They be trying to jump from the couch to the car up in the sky, and then they miss, and then they go bloop. Their head straight up there. Bloop. Let me tell you how you could tell about men. See, women, some women they'll be cuddling their kids. The other men, whether they be the fathers, they be looking like, they be like, okay, we need to quit that crying. You know, they'd be funny up in here. Sometimes I see some of these young fathers, white, black, whatever, Indian, they be having their kids, and they don't even be watching them. They just stand there, you know. They be like on their phone. The kids be acting up, whining, and they be like, "Stop the whining." They don't got no patience. Well, I be seeing that. I'm like, God damn.
Here's your power. Listen to your power.
One guy, I wish I could turn his camera around, but I can't. He's like, he was looking, you know, he wasn't saying nothing, but he had like this look on his face like, you can't tell them. You can't tell these fathers or these little big brothers or what. That little boy missed that thing, that landing. I ain't trying to be funny, y'all, but that's what happened. See, I'm gonna mind my business. That's what I'm gonna do. Mind my business. They weren't even looking at the children, you know. Little boy come crying, and you couldn't even hear them crying because it's soundproof. Well, it's not really soundproof, but I see a little boy. I didn't hear nobody screaming. And then when they opened that door, I said, he just bumped his head. You know, they didn't even respond to me. They didn't even, you know, try to acknowledge what I'm telling them what happened. You know, it just like, bitch, please. Your fault. Watch your own kids sitting all at the table, yapping and stuff. They ain't looking and seeing, making sure they trying to be a little bit civil. Had all those kids up in there like that. Mind my business. That's what I'm here to do. Mind my business. You bump your head, that's it. But let me tell you, let something happen real drastically happen in these little playpens. They will shut that thing down. They will not do it no more. I can't remember what fast food place. They stopped doing the playpens. They took it out. They took it out because of liability, and I just can't remember. I can't remember. I want to say Burger King. But it was one of them. One of them tab. I don't know. They'll be all right. Kids, they fall, break, fall, scrape their knee, bump their head. They do that every day. I see this every day. Every time I'm at Chick-fil-A, somebody always crying. Somebody always, something. There's always something. But anywho, they will be all right. Are you ready? Okay, Michelle. You've been saying that for the last 10 minutes. You're right. It does take a lot to face them. Hey, I only got 1 thumbs up. Can I get 10 thumbs up? At least 9. Oh, let me tell you what happened to the kittens. Okay. So, what was it? When I saw them last? What's the day? Tuesday? I think the mama came back and took them. The cats are gone. I don't know where they at. I think the mama cat took them. And Mittens ain't the baby. Mittens and Socks, they're not the pappies, y'all. They may be the pappies, but they ain't the mamas. So they. I don't know what happened to the kittens. I think they
see some more people.
So I don't know what happened to the kittens. So I think the mama or whomever, because I actually saw Mittens one time, actually, with their mouth. You know how they pick up the cat with their mouth and they ran off with the kittens and and went back under the car to cover up and stuff. But they ain't the mammy and the pappies. So I think the mama came back and took them. Because they weren't big enough to just run off. So I think the mammy took them. Someone took those kittens and just probably yeah, but that man Mittens and Socks, they ain't parental. They not. Those two are not parental because when I get home, they just worried about them getting fed, and that's it. They were not looking, Mittens. Now I can say Mittens did try to look over those kittens, but that wasn't their kittens. Those were not their. They were not their children. Put it that way. So whatever happened to them, I think the mama cat just took those. Oh yes, I did. I did get it. I got it. I'll start on Thursday evening. I got to go to Lawrence, something called Lawrenceville, Georgia, which is, not too far from where I live. So I got to be there Thursday night from 6 p.m. till, they said 6 to 9 or 6 to 10. But yeah, I did get it. So I'll probably start this weekend. They'll give you the shirt, the hat, the visor. I already got black pants, so I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that Thursday. Ooh, it's freezing in here. I don't know why they got it freezing in here. Why?
And I know whose name is That's what we just work.
Yeah, so I will be working at Domino's, and I'm going to be working from 6. I told them I could start at 6 p.m. until closing or whatever. So I'll let y'all know how much it's going to, how it pays out, how it pans out. And
there's a door right there.
That would be a easy.
It'll
be a relief in a way, put it that way. Because the good thing about it is that if it's slow, then you'll get paid the hourly wage. And then if it's busy, then, we'll see. And the thing about it, when the fall comes, when football season starts, that's when it really gets busy. When football starts, it'll be busy. Oh, it's freezing in here. I don't get it. Why they always got it cold in here?
Yeah, mommy. What? Okay, yeah, mommy. Wait, mommy. No, this is a video game. What, mom? Look, you can the back and what? This what? This is cool, mom. My thing looks like hard, but I want this.
Oh, it's freezing in here. But yep, I don't have those kittens anymore. They gone on somewhere else. But I think the mama took them. And then they somewhere. They in somebody's yard. But let me see what's going on here. What they talking about? Amazon Flex near me, new locations near me. What they talking about? Let me see here. They said there's a new location near me, near Amazon Flex, called Atlanta DAT3. Get ready to deliver. You'll receive more information when we get closer to launch date. You know what? It was supposed to be supposedly they were supposed to be near my house. There was a secret rocket mission yeah, they should hold me over to that census job when they start calling people for the census job. But let me tell y'all about Amazon Flex. In my neighborhood, they was clearing off a vast amount of land. And it was supposed to be a new distribution center. Because it's off this Highway 78. People have been protesting, demanding who it is, but obviously it's going forward. So Amazon Flex or distribution center is I think it's near my house, right off of Highway 78 in Stone Mountain. Anyone from Atlanta, y'all know when you get off 78, East Ponce Place, they're supposed to be building a distribution center right over there. If that's the case, you know what? I would apply and get a job right over there. I really would. Because it's literally in my back. I don't want to say my backyard per se, but if it could be like 6 minutes away and just drive down the street and I could get a job working close to home like that, I would do it. Now, I'm not saying I'm happy that they're going to be building such a thing near my house because so many people protesting about having that because they were concerned about all these trucks going down the roads and, messing up the quality of life. But you know what? You can't fight $1 billion company when they say they want land or they want this space and they want this. You just don't have the power to fight such thing. As much as we, as homeowners, went to the DeKalb County meetings and the Gwinnett County and protesting about it, they cleared up that land so quickly, y'all. Man. I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow, if I'm driving over there, I'm gonna show y'all that vast clearing of land. It was literally trees and woods. Nothing was over there. Nothing. 3 days ago, nothing. I went over there and drove over there the other day. It was cleared out. Like, oh my God, what the hell? It was so different like night and day. I was thinking like, God dang, where did that come from? Yeah. If I could hold on and really get the job at the census and hold on, I just want to be able to hold. It pays $20 an hour during training, and after training, it's $20-something plus 54 cents a mile. And it's going to take a minute before that job ends. It's because the census is taking next year. So if y'all looking for a job and not just, go to 2020 census.gov/jobs. Go online because they're looking for people from all over the country, all over in neighborhoods, because your area is going to be based on your zip code where you live. And they're just going to need a lot of people. And to me, that would be a good opportune time to take a break from a lot of these gig jobs, to be honest, because it's very flexible too. The job is flexible, and they ain't gonna have enough people to take it. So it's so freezing in here, it don't make no sense. I don't think there's anything else that I have to I don't think there's anything else.
I was thirsty.
All right, hold on, y'all. Let me I need to make a phone call real quick. Hello? It's Tracy. It don't have to be in color. I mean, it is in color. It's like, mostly black and white. The only thing. The only thing that would be red would be the logo. Everything else is printed black and white, except for the. But I did give authorization. I had said that he could have authorization to call on the account too. Yeah, to Wells Fargo Mortgage and Period. But he's the one who was handling it. So I gave I said that I would like my mother to have authorization to discuss on the account. So, and this is permanent. So.
Good. Hey.
Hey, Daddy, I bet them when my son was. Yeah, I'm Mr. Underminer.
Yes, you are. Okay.
Yeah. All right then. Okay. Well, if you have any, go ahead. Yeah. Well, they could, no, because if they pay I could pay and catch up, and if they approve it, then it would just be approved going forward. It just won't be, they can't do foreclosure proceedings. Well, I should be able to catch up by then, because I already took another job, even though it's not what I wanted to do. But I'll be starting another job come Thursday, doing food deliveries. Not what I was doing before, but this one that But they still told me to also seek assistance from the local HUD nonprofit home counseling agency. So I'll call them tomorrow and see what kind of assistance they could have. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they said with the HUD. That's what they were telling me. So.
Well, a bit of a hard time following instructions. It's definitely put this.
Well, Lonzo called me, so he was like, "I'll send you some money that you owe." So I guess maybe he really is closing down on that settlement. But then he also wanted to move to Atlanta and transfer. And then he says, "I could help, I could stay with you, help you out. You could help." So I didn't ask him, but he kind of, I guess he made reference to it because I don't know what his circumstances are, but he said when he gets paid on Friday, he'll give me some money on Friday. I don't know how much or what, but he called me. Matter of fact, he called me right before let me see what day it was. He called me yesterday. Was it yesterday? What's the day? Tuesday. He called me yesterday from work, and he was saying giving the account number. He said he'll give me. So I don't know. He said he will get paid Friday, so he said he'll try to give me some money. But he would also.
Oh.
Well, he said something about he wanted to come and visit me in Atlanta, but he said he wanted to transfer because he was telling me, try to, apply for a job at Enterprise at the airport. But he was trying to get a transfer to the airport. And he says, well, I could stay with you and, we'll pay you $600 a month. And, I don't know how far you live from the airport. I said, I don't drive to the airport. I take the train to the, I drive to the MARTA and then take the train. But he kind of, I think he's trying to move to Atlanta and wanted to move to live with me. So I said, because he mentioned it like 3 times and I didn't bring it up. I didn't say, oh, yeah, would you live with me? Da, 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 da. I didn't say it.
Next to it. Well, that's it. That's what it costs. Although you get a small, you can just do it. At 99 cents. Just in case.
No.
Technically, it's not wrong. We'll see that was the truth. It's just who knows how long he'll remember that. Do you want anything fried? Super good side. You want a peach milkshake?
Like a butter.
Okay, rather reason to go or There you go. Please go get your shoes. You're not playing anymore. We're done. I need you to get your shoes, please. Greta, no. Please put your shoes on now.
Mm-hmm. And where was he gonna stay in South Carolina? With grandmommy?
Taylor.
Taylor, let's go 2 minutes up. Let's go. Let's go.
I've been there for
Can you hold it?
Yeah, because the last time when he called me out the blue years ago when I was working at the IRS, I was like, I said I never heard from you. And he started calling me almost every other day, and then he was like, oh, then he finally fessed this, I'm in trouble, I did something, and it wasn't until I looked it up that it was already. That's how I got to loaning him that money, and then when I found out what the real issue, what happened, so. I don't know. But he called, I didn't mention it. I didn't ask him. I didn't do anything. I just said,
I'm going to go to the front and get a refill for Daddy. And we'll go to
well, I'm going to stay strong. I ain't going to fold and not say nothing. So, but.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, well, he was telling me he got a little bit of pension and stuff. I got him a little bit of pension, so he said he wanted to transfer to Atlanta and get a job at the airport, and he was telling me about applying at Enterprise at the airport. So, I'm just telling you what he said.
They changed out.
I don't think Philip stayed with. I thought he's still living at home. When I spoke to Philip, no, because I spoke to Gail. It was like not even a month ago when Philip called me and I chit chatted, and then I said, well, I thought he was living living with somebody else. And he said, no, I'm at home. And then, so he was living at home because I spoke to Gail. I said, oh, it's nice speaking to you, Because I said how was going on with Lauren because they was having issues with her. And she had, so, no, Philip living at home.
Which it has been. Yeah.
I think he was trying to go. So if he goes, then he may. Yeah, that's what it was. That's right. He's still trying to figure out who it is supposed to get the money to. I'm like, oh God! I said it's Gwendolyn.
No. Okay, that's good. Mr. and Mrs. Timothy Sullivan. No?
There were some people sitting there. Just call the bank. Unless she took it out and said it.
Well, he was giving me his little story about I lived in Atlanta on Flat Shoals Road, and he said he used to live on Queen, and he said that he was living with someone, and he said I kept that house clean, and they hated to see me go, so he made a little case about it. So I guess he was saying that just to set the groundwork of. Well, if he presses me again, I guess as it gets closer and closer, then I'm gonna have to know, what's the if he gets, because if he gets a transfer to move to Atlanta, and they enterprise and the amount of money that Phillips said per hour, they don't even, he can't afford to live anywhere in Atlanta. I've gone to the most inexpensive areas of town. They want $1,200, $300 application fee, this, that, or whatever. So I guess, but I'm not gonna
I'm coming. I'm just getting more drinks. Mama, I was just getting more drinks.
When we come out, we'll get ice cream.
Well, he was saying, I give you, he said he could pay $500-$600 a month. So, yeah. I didn't, like I said, I didn't ask, I didn't solicit, nothing. Yeah, I told him it was 922.
If I get 12 points for every
I don't recall because he went on saying he could help me and cut my expenses in half and said 600. So he said 600. So yeah, pretty much. Because he asked me how far I live from the airport. He knows that he lived in Atlanta. He knows. And I said, I don't drive no airport. I said, you could go to the MARTA train station and you can take the train straight into the airport. So he was asking those questions. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, he got a car. He drove the last time he came to South Carolina. He had a car. He got that what was that? That white crossover? Not crossover. Yeah, he got a car. So, all right then. Yeah.
Something wanted to jump in pool, like we saw some kids jumping in over in the deeper part. It was not deep. We would definitely not. It said they wanted to jump in.
Well, he didn't mention it, so it came off very consistent. Like, he never hardly called me back. He been calling me last couple of weeks. So, I was shocked because when I called him, he'd be hard to answer. So all of a sudden, he started calling. I guess whatever happened.
Couldn't really. I mean, you have to kind of really spin. You go touch the bottom, and you just barely, so he was kind of like jumping the whole way through. So it wasn't that fun. So that was we stopped at the beach. That was 5 months. We saw a child. It was easy for me to see water. Life jacket. So we did not want to. And that was awesome. I told you my shoes is I'm gonna just get out and go over here. I actually used to do this like
Yeah.
He'd done the booking by himself, so we sit down and and I always watched them and walk around. I was actually in there going around with them.
All right, then. All right, then. Talk to you later. Night.
Get up on that dining board.
All right, y'all. I'm back. Hey, finally caught it live. Did you already say what you're going to do after this? Oh, what do you mean, Lynn? Wait a minute. Oh, I was talking to my mother. Y'all didn't know.
What are you doing? Like a mask, like skin mask? You gotta put your shoes on first.
Sometimes it's a delay, so I can't really see.
Shoes. I took a shower. What? You want to wipe your face?
I don't understand your question, Lynn. What did I say I was going to do after what? After, I don't understand. But the thing with the like I was saying, if y'all overheard the conversation, my uncle's been calling me for the last week, couple of days. He wanted to come to Atlanta. So my mother, which is the sister, because he's the youngest brother, my mother's youngest brother, and she was like, he's up to something, make sure you set the parameters early, she said it would be nice for him to, be there, have company and stuff. But she told me, she said, make sure I set the parameters straight. He said she thinks he's running from something. So, they were, she was kind of telling me to make sure that if, that I set it straight before I even have him moving there. So, but last time my uncle did that, calling me, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, this and that or whatever, and it was so much. And then it turned around, he finally came out to say what really was going on. And he said, don't feel guilty either, don't be guilty, don't feel sorry. I guess my mother think I'm weak. Said I'll be all sorry. We're like, oh, okay, and cave in. Oh, it's freezing in here. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me see what Yvette doing. I ain't heard from her all day.
You don't want ice cream? No. If you want the ice cream, you have to leave it in. The one you want the toy on ice cream?
She said she's gonna send them certified letter, or she said, but if you catch up, then they may not seek assistance. But I said I'm just gonna call the nonprofit association or whatever, and